What is up, Taurus? This is your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the QueenTarotB in Boston. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Lots of topics come up in my reading, so that's why I always say it's for your big six. It can apply anywhere. However, if this is not your reading this month, guys, it is a general reading, so keep that in mind, please. I like to say that and remind people because people tend to forget that this is general and it's not specific to your situation, then it's not your situation. If the energy comes in vice versa for you cross watchers, welcome to the QueenTarotB. If it comes in vice versa, please feel free to leave your story in the box below, comments. I do read the stories and I do go in and I respond to as many as I can, but if you get a heart, it means I read it. I actually take the time to do that. That and have a 5-month-old daughter and be married, and yeah. We are doing something called a pay it forward incentive right now. A friend of mine booked a reading. She was unable to reschedule the reading. Every time she tried, something happened. So she said, please give it away for me. And so I thought to myself, I think I'll match that half-an-hour reading and give out 2. And it started this huge thing of a pay it forward incentive. Everybody, it's been mostly Aries, has done a pay it forward incentive. They are purchasing, the readings are on sale, first of all. 15 minutes is $20, 30 minutes, $30, 45 minutes, $40, and a full hour is $50. The light work is on sale for 30% off, and the monthly packages are on sale 20% off. And it's going to remain that way while we have, sorry, I've got emails coming in like crazy suddenly for this pay it forward incentive. So what I do is if somebody say they purchase a 15-minute reading for someone, I will match it with 15 minutes of my own time and give out 2 readings. So I've matched over 38, oh no, it's actually 48, I think, hours of readings that I've given out. And they've been free for people who are in need and don't have the money to pay for spiritual guidance at the moment, okay? And so it's been great. And I knew I was doing the right thing. My husband went to Dunkin' Donuts for me the other day, and he comes home and he says, somebody paid it forward. So the person in front of him paid for my order, and he paid for the person's order behind him. And so I knew at that moment that doing this particular thing was the right thing to do. So if you guys want to get in on paying it forward, a lot of people are purchasing readings for themselves and then paying forward a reading for somebody else. It's great karma. And you can choose the person that you want to get a reading, or you can have me do it. It's entirely up to you. But I am all caught up on all of those free readings. Let me see. So yes, if you want to do the pay it forward incentive, that would be amazing. It's amazing how many people I've gotten to meet that otherwise couldn't afford it, and I really have been able to help them. So moving on, okay, Taurus, for you guys this month, you are angry, okay? You got out that Queen of Swords energy, and it's like you're just swinging that sword. You're like ready. I feel like there's a lot of argumentative energy around you. There's a lot of I'm not sure how I want to put it, but I did like a pre-shuffle for you guys. So let me see. You've got the Queen of Swords with the 5 of Wands. So this talks about, of course, she's got her sword at the ready, and you can see that. She's cutting out things that she no longer needs. She's had enough. She's fed up. She got the 5 of Wands here in reverse. And this card in the upright is 2 men playing tug of war in between these wands. So they're taking action to fight back and forth, okay? So this is a card of internal argument, external argument, just constant arguing. And it looks like the queen is ready to cut this off and drop it. Like she's had enough. So I feel like you guys are kind of angry this month with a partner, a family member, even coworkers. You may be cutting off coworkers because of their behavior or what have you. But I do see someone here who doesn't have the greatest intention for you. You've got the King of Cups in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. So not only is this person acting in their shadow self, but they're also behaving as though they're very immature and they always have an agenda behind everything they do. And for you, it's turning into constant emotional battle. It's exhausting, is what I feel like. Okay. Then I've got the Three of Cups in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. So there's a third party here, but it doesn't feel like a sexual energy. It feels like there's too many people going on in your relationship and not enough of you and this person. Okay. And this person as well has another agenda. You know, it's like I feel like you have to ask them to pay bills. Like if they're a roommate, it's like you have to ask them for their assistance. They don't just give it. And it's like, why are you being a lazy fuck? Like, why aren't you helping me? This is the energy I'm getting. Okay. And then you have Judgment with the Seven of Pentacles. And so this is just, you are trying to harvest. Okay. And the only one that's ready is this one down the bottom. You guys really need to speak up. You are pissed off. Excuse me. I feel like your temper is really at the ready to go. Okay. The only pentacle that's ready for ripen harvest is right here. And the rest of these, she's put in all this effort and she's just waiting and waiting and waiting to harvest it. Okay. And you're finally calling in a judgment on this. Like, is everything that I'm putting into this worth it? Is all of this effort really worth it? If it always comes back down to me wanting to cut this person off because of the constant bickering, the arguing, the fighting, the bullshit, the stupidity. And I feel like it's over stupid shit. It's not even over anything big. But this person is used to like having a toxic environment. So they create it where there isn't one. And it's frustrating you because you're not, as an earth sign, you're not really into the drama and the cyclical patterns and the toxicity. It's not really your thing. So them needing constant toxicity and bringing that toxicity into the relationship is making you want to split from them, okay? And go off on your own. Looking at this World card, I feel like she's happier when she's by herself. So it could be that you're happier when this person isn't around and you're trying to decide whether or not to stay or go. And it's impossible to gain a new beginning with this person because I feel like with this King of Swords here, you guys are a great match. You've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So you're a good match. But there's no passionate new beginning because this person is very stuck in their mindset. It's like almost like they have like an obsessive compulsive pattern of negativity. It's like they're obsessed with being negative. They're obsessed with that constant like, you know, go at each other, and you're just not feeling it. Like, I think you've put up with it for too long, sorry. And now you're just at a point where you don't want to tolerate it anymore. And so you're kind of setting boundaries. You're putting your foot down and saying like, enough is enough. I'm not into this toxic type environment. And I feel like they're not changing with that King of Swords. I feel like they're not hearing you. And it's come down to you literally have to be alone away from this person to get any peace and quiet. They're just constantly causing friction and toxicity and just really they're driving you crazy is what it feels like. They're really driving you guys crazy. And it's hard to get a Taurus completely mad. It takes a long time, but once they do get mad, it's usually pretty ugly. A bull in a china shop is an understatement. So, you know, just saying. I feel like you've talked to them, but it doesn't seem to ring a bell. It doesn't seem to matter. And what's weird is I had a dream about this the other night, and I'm just remembering it now, which is very odd. I had a dream about this the other night where somebody in the dream was just toxic and they wouldn't stop with it's like constant chatter. I feel like constant go, go, go about anything, really. It's like they get on politics, or then they'll get on another subject and another subject, and it's like they can just go on and on and on about pitching. And it's making you feel like you're not grounded, and that's what's pissing you off so much. Yeah, you can't seem to gain a victory with this person. You know, you're with them, you do love this person, but it's like you can't get ahead, you can't gain a victory with this person. They just continue on and on no matter what you say to them. Let's see what else the cards have to say, guys. Okay, my asshole card with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is not, they're very imbalanced. I feel like maybe they have a biochemical imbalance in the brain. So this person may be obsessive compulsive. They may be bipolar or something like that, where the neurons and the synapses aren't working correctly. And so they're not getting enough of certain brain chemicals, and it causes them to go into these little rants or something like that. Okay. Yeah. And you're about ready to cut that off because it's super imbalanced and it's making you super imbalanced. These cards are so old that they won't shuffle. It's my favorite deck ever, but they just will absolutely not shuffle for me. And that also tells me that you guys are going through a really hard time. Again, this could be a spouse. It could be a significant other. It could even be a family member that's driving you crazy. She keeps coming up. So you guys are really just in this energy, okay? And you want things balanced. And you're turning your back on this King of Cups, who's definitely emotionally unstable. Okay? This person is definitely emotionally unstable, and you've tried your hardest to balance them out. But it seems like nothing you do is working, and they keep returning to this repetitive cycle of just ba 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 ba. Ooh, guys, I don't know how you listen to this all day. Honestly. I was just about to say, what other messages do you have for Taurus? Yes, time to bring it to an end. Time to bring this cycle to a close, okay? This is talking about this cycle does need to come to an end, a close, in some way, shape, sort, or form. I see that I feel like you're considering walking away if it doesn't improve the situation. I feel like I'm picking up their energy, and I'm just like, and it's a bit much even for me. What other messages do you have for Taurus for June 1st through June 15th? Collective, please. Guys, really, like the cards are even saying like this person is just constantly in a toxic, cyclical, nasty cesspool of just replay over and over and over again. I feel like I'm listening to a tape recording. Oh, hiding behind it is justice. And so for those of you that are married, this may be the end of the line for you. You may have had enough. You may be headed for that divorce court because it's too much for you. What other messages do you have for Taurus? June 1st through Yeah, the Magician in reverse. Okay. With the King of Swords in reverse. So this person is only going to get continually worse. And the thing that I worry about is that this person may also get violent. I feel like they throw violent fits. Maybe they throw stuff. They scream and yell. It may even get to the point where they put their hands on you because you're fighting back with them. And so you're going to need to be really careful about how you address this person and how you're going to have to put on your kid gloves for this one. Okay, you're really going to have to put on kid gloves and figure out what you want to do, because it's looking like this Justice card is popping up pretty heavily to be hiding behind that card like that. All right, guys. Any other messages for Taurus? June 1st through June 15th collectively. Yeah, so it's definitely talking about the institution of marriage and relationships, to clarify for a lot of you. What other messages for Taurus for June 1st through June 15th, please? Oh, we got 2 jumpers. So we've got the Fool and the Ace of Wands. It's telling me you want to break away from this situation. Okay? It's really telling me you want to break out of this situation. There's like this constant babble about whatever. It could be politics. It could be whatever it is they're ranting about. They're just not stopping. It's just going and going and going. And you want a new beginning. You want like a new beginning. You want something that is more passionate, more fun, more playful. And you want it to go back and revert to the way that it was. But it's not doing that. It's getting progressively worse. And so it's almost like you're going to bail on this relationship, okay? I feel like you're going to bail on this relationship. I really do. This person can't change, okay? That's what it's showing me. This person cannot change. They constantly see all these options, and it makes them mentally unstable. It makes them kind of crazy, if you will. And with that, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So they're not even making you the offer to say, oh, okay, you know I'm acting this certain way. I know that I'm driving you crazy. How can I fix it? It's more like, okay, this is what I'm doing, and deal with it. Don't argue with me. Don't say anything. Just deal with whatever my opinion is. And that is not acceptable in any relationship on any level. And I'm feeling their energy. It's just like, I can't talk fast enough. I'm like slurring over my own words. They're just, my heart's going. And so this type of energy will make you crazy, especially as a grounded earth sign. You guys are really going to have some thinking about what you want to do here, in terms of maybe thinking about divorce or thinking about separating for a while to get this shit straight. I can't talk fast enough. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you for the month, well, the weeks of July 1st through July 15th. Sorry if I'm mumbling, but I can't keep up with the rhetoric that's going on there, whatever that is. It's just like, my gosh, guys. What did you get yourselves into? All right, Taurus. Keep in mind, please, the pay it forward incentive. I really want to help as many people as I can. And it's great being able to meet thousands of people all over the world. You're talking about, Australia, Switzerland, Sweden, South Africa. I talk to so many countries every week. And they're people that need help. So just think about, if you want to be part of that. All right, it's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the QueenTarotB in Boston, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.